And here is the money shot. Boom. The Chichen Mayan ruin, and right now the tour guide is going to actually show us the biggest ball field in the Americas. The biggest. And I love the ball fields because the ones at Copa, they just weren't big enough. I want them bigger. And this is not going to disappoint. Check this out. 500 feet from that end to where I'm standing. Largest in Americas. And here is what they call in ancient Mayan times the basketball hoop. There it is. And the winner, whoever scored the winning ball in the hoop, was the one to be sacrificed.
The universe, huh? And the rubber ball was the sun god. That is why the hoops, you will always see one on the east, one on the west. That symbolizes, sun rising and sun setting. But according to the Mayan mythology, the sun god, when the sun is setting, the sun god become a black jaguar. So he's going to be fighting with the evil gods of the night. And that happens every single night. Huh? So they were living one day at a time. That's very difficult to do, huh? One day at a time. We normally make plans about the future. So can you imagine you looking at the sun rising and thinking, oh, the sun won the war. So they had a different expression in the morning. Now we say good morning. But the Mayans, they used to say, thank you, sun. Thank you, sun, you won the war. That was every single day. Huh? Now the most common question about this ceremony, the spectators, where the people was watching the ceremony. They were standing on top, on both sides. By the way, 90% of the ball fields, they don't have these two sections. I mean, the ones in the middle, they normally have two walls, not four. Okay, 90% of the ball fields.
Like in Coba.
Have you ever
Way
been in
smaller,
Cuba?
yeah.
A lot smaller, huh?
Yeah.
And the walls, like ramps, like this. Not like this, huh? So this is unique. The biggest, the height of the walls, the design is unique. And it's the biggest in America, huh? This one. And they have restored like 3,000 of these ball fields on the whole Mayan land. I'm talking about Mexico and Central America.
Yeah.
Because Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, that's also considered Maya, Maya land. Now, how many people was watching the ceremony? There was a lady asking me, so this was like the Roman Coliseum? Thousands of persons? No. This was a ceremony. So this was like a very private event. So just selected people. Leaders of the ceremonial centers, governors, astronomers. Now, how long is it going to take to pass this 5 pounds heavy rubber ball through that hoop? How long is it going to take? Days? Just imagine a short guy, rubber ball, when you hit, 5 pounds heavy, over 4 meters high. How long is it going to take? Too long. We don't know exactly. No, to be honest with you, we don't know exactly. I mean, it could be a couple of hours, a couple of days. But you have to pass the ball to the hoop. That was the end of the ceremony. Now, when do you think is a good moment to start doing the ceremony? Well, there are different opinions about that. Huh? Some archaeologists say, well, a perfect day of the year will be when the snake is coming to fertilize the land. I mean, equinoxes. And some archaeologists say, well, this ceremony is related with the sun. So 4 times a year. The beginning of the season. No? Could be.
How were they chosen to be those players?
Sorry?
How were they chosen to be those players?
Well, they were doing that for generations. So if my father was a ball player, I will be a ball player. My son will be a ball player. Can you imagine you telling your son that one day he's going to have the privilege to offer his life to the gods? That would be like very complicated. Huh? But they used to believe on the sacred death. Huh? But that was a different idea. Now, can you see the decoration? Can you see the snakes? That's a head of a snake. Huh? That's a chamber. The columns that you see are actually snakes. The columns. Can you imagine the reaction of the Spaniard bishops when they saw the snakes? Do you know that when Chichen Itza was totally abandoned, the Spaniards, they had nothing to do with that, with the collapse of the Mayas? Because Chichen Itza was totally abandoned. Huh? So the Spanish people, they got here on 1517. So they never saw the governors, leading the city. They just saw abandoned cities. So they were like this, looking at the temples and thinking, what is that? We have no idea about the people who are living on this place. We don't know the name. But the only thing we know that they were worshiping the devil because they saw the snakes. For the Catholic religion, the snake is temptation, something like that. But what about the Mayas? What is the meaning of the snake for the Mayas? Life and fertility. That's not the devil. Life and fertility, no? That is why you see a lot of the snakes. And that is why on the main pyramid you see the snake with feathers. Or the feather snake. Do you know that on Chichen Itza we have a very good acoustic? Have you ever heard about that? That you could be standing on this side and a person on the other side will be listening to your voice. You speak, from side to side, at least 500 feet long. I remember when I was on top of the main pyramid. By the way, that's 90 feet high. The people from the top, from the bottom, they used to listen to your voice if you were on top of the pyramid. 90 feet high. Have you ever heard about the concerts? We had some concerts on Chichen Itza. Have you ever heard about that? Luciano Pavarotti, Plácido Domingo, from Mexico. Do you know Sarah Brightman, from England? Elton John. Can you imagine Elton John on Chichen Itza? Elton John playing the piano. That was a special night. Elton John, Chichen Itza. That was a special night. Can you imagine Elton John on one side of the main pyramid playing the piano? A lot of people. There was a lot of people. Now,
ahí.
In front of the pyramid,
Ahí, arriba en la puerta.
you're gonna see a lot of people clapping.
Ahí
Okay?
hay dos
Because you can
cabezas
listen a
de
sound
serpiente.
coming from the top.
Y en Valladolid,
Okay?
en la iglesia San Servasio,
So I'm gonna do that for you.
está el
Okay? I'm gonna be
cuerpo,
clapping
cubre completamente
so you
toda
can listen to the
el
sound
cuerpo de la serpiente,
coming from the top.
plumas y cuantas cosas.
You're gonna see a lot of people doing
Nadie lo
that.
ve, ¿sí? Ni el de allá, ni el de allá.
So I'm gonna do it for
Y
you.
esto es
Okay?
por los
Are you ready to listen to the sound?
franceses, digamos, para tres
Let's go.